I'll be honest. Last week, I hit that stage where you open your textbook, stare at it, and somehow end up on Instagram 3 minutes later. I had an exam coming up, stress building, but my brain just refused to cooperate. It felt like my mind was buffering at 144p. And that's when I stumbled on this Japanese study technique called the three-layer method. People claimed it makes studying easier, faster, and weirdly fun. So I tried it for 7 days. And no exaggeration, my brain actually felt different. But before I tell you what happened, you should know this method is nothing like the way we normally study. And that's exactly why it works. First, what the three-layer study method actually is. Okay, so here's the idea behind it. Most students do this. They sit down, open a chapter, and try to understand everything perfectly on the first try. That's like trying to read a whole novel in one bite. The Japanese three-layer method is the opposite. It splits studying into 3 simple passes. Layer 1, the quick scan. Layer 2, the core understanding. Layer 3, the memory lock. Think of it like playing a game. First, you explore the map, then you learn the missions, then you master the skills. No pressure, no perfection, just layers. And trust me, once I switched to this, studying didn't feel like torture anymore. But let me break down how I used each layer because the magic is in the details. Layer 1, the quick scan. It feels too easy. For day 1, I did nothing except skim the whole chapter. Just glancing, headings, diagrams, bold words. My brain was like, bro, this is cheating. This can't be studying. But here's the thing. It works because your brain hates the unknown. Scanning removes that fear. Suddenly, the chapter felt 50% easier because I wasn't diving into a dark ocean. I already knew the shape of it. And here's the cliffhanger. I realized I had been making studying hard by trying to understand things my brain had never even seen before. Layer 1 fixes that instantly. Layer 2, the core understanding, where the real progress happens. Day 2 and 3 were all about Layer 2. This is when you go back and finally start understanding the content, but slowly, calmly, without the pressure of, I need to memorize this right now. I took notes, I drew little arrows, I explained things in my own words. But here's what shocked me. Because I already scanned everything, my brain connected ideas 10 times faster. It was like, oh yeah, I saw this earlier. This makes sense now. No burnout, no panic, almost enjoyable. And here's the twist that hit me. I understood the entire chapter in half the time it usually takes. Layer 2 might actually be the best kept productivity cheat code. Layer 3, the memory lock. This changed everything. Layer 3 is where my brain genuinely changed. This step is all about reinforcing what you understood, not through cramming, but through active recall. For days 4 through 7, I did this. Closed my notebook, asked myself questions, tried to explain the chapter without looking, filled in the gaps, and tested myself again. It's simple, but it hits different because layers 1 and 2 already did half the work. And here's the crazy part. I retained more in 20 minutes using layer 3 than I usually do in 2 hours of mindless rereading. My focus got sharper, my confidence went up, and for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel dumb while studying. Now what changed after 7 days? After a week of using the three-layer method, here's the honest truth. My study sessions got shorter, my recall got stronger, my stress dropped down, and studying stopped feeling like punishment. The biggest change? My brain stopped freezing. Instead of opening a chapter and panicking, I knew exactly what to do. Scan, understand, recall. Simple, predictable, zero overthinking. It didn't turn me into some genius overnight, but it made studying feel possible. And sometimes, that's all we need.